Hello. So, it's been a bit. It's been a couple weeks, I think, since the last time I uploaded. Um, I've been procrastinating as usual. I feel like I look like a medieval peasant right now with my hair. Um, I got, like, I don't know what I did this time when I got out of the shower. I just, dried it how I usually dry it, and now it's like this. Um, I know, I feel like it's like you can't really tell, but the front is like super messy. Like there's a ton of bits just like, but I'm leaving it. Uh, but yeah, it's been a minute. Not much has not much is going on. Um, I'm still looking for a job. I don't really know. There's a janitor job that I might apply for, but the issue is the company is like really professional. I don't know. Just seems like a bit of a. I don't know if I have the experience to be even a janitor, because on their website it's talking about you need to be experienced and all this different stuff to be our janitor. It's like I can clean toilets and I know how to vacuum and I can mop and I can clean windows and yep, I feel like that's all I should need to know as a janitor is how to clean stuff. When I was a Mormon, the way the LDS church uh, keeps their churches clean is that they have their um, members do it. So it was like I think it was only like one Sunday a month or something. There were so many families that it would rotate. So your family would get selected for cleaning, and it'd be like on like a Saturday you go in at like 6 a.m. to clean the church, and that's where I got most of my cleaning skills from, was cleaning windows and bathrooms and vacuuming and all that cool stuff. Just I don't know. It's a good. I think it's a good thing. It's a cool thing that they do. It's also just like I was really annoyed when we did it. It'd be like, oh, you have to go clean. I was like, I don't want to clean. I'm 5. I don't want to clean. But my dad would always get us like donuts or something afterwards because it'd be the morning. So we'd go to like Dunkin' Donuts or something. We'd go to a breakfast place and get treats. Um, but yeah, still looking for a job. I'm just looking at myself in OBS and I'm like, oh my god, the hair. But yeah, still looking for a job. There's that, and then I was thinking about being a crossing guard. Um, there's a elementary school that's like 10 minutes down the road. It's pretty low traffic. Um, it's quite literally like the school and then desert. It's just like open desert. It's on like the edge of a neighborhood, but I was thinking about doing that. I think that'd be cool as well. And then I'm also looking at the Department of Game and Wildlife. They have a lot of job openings, um, where I am at least, but it's not really like where I am. It's more like 20 minutes away from where I am. It's not really where I am. But I was looking at that, and that's pretty much it. I just like looking for jobs is like very, very, um, I don't know how to put it, like boring. Uh, it just is not something I like to do. But the security job is fun, but it's like I'm not getting selected for anything, so I'm not making any money. It's like I have like $180 left in my bank account. Like I'm rationing on gas pretty much. That's all I spend my money on is gas to get places. So that's cool. But I mean I still live at home, so free food, free house, free Wi-Fi, free everything except for gas. Um I canceled the insurance on the motorcycle, so can't drive that, but I can drive the car. Uh, so yeah, motorcycle. I've winterized it, I guess you could say. I took the battery out. There's no fluids in it at all. Battery's charging. I don't know if that's like the actual thing to do, but I know it's like if you leave the battery in, the battery's gonna die. So I just have the battery charged up to a trickle charger, and bike's turned off and drained it. I mean, I needed to go through and refill the what was it? It was the coolant, because I have got like a cool liquid radiator on the front of it, and I pretty much ran out like right as I was done riding, and I took the battery out. I looked in the coolant tank and I was like, oh, there's like nothing left, so that's a good thing. But I need to check the other oils, the other liquids in the bike. But yeah, no. I might try to like sell it. I'm not sure. I don't think I'll be able to sell it for what I bought it for, like 3.3. I think it was listed at 3.5. Especially with how the market is right now, I doubt I'm gonna get over $3,000 for it, because it also just is. It's an old bike. It's from 1985. It's a collector's bike to my eye, but to other people's eyes, I don't think you'll find a lot of people who want to, a 1985 Honda Magna. I don't think there's a big market for that, unless it's like an auto museum, maybe. But yeah, no, that's where I got most of my information on my bike from, was this YouTube channel. It's like a motorcycle museum in like Virginia or something, out east. And they did a video on the Magna, and I was like, that's a nice bike. I really wish I could have gotten their, I think the color was like, it was like a deep red or something for their Magna, and I was like, that's a nice color, but mine's just black. Just got a black Magna. It's the 1100cc version, I think. It's like VF 1100 or something, but I barely use it, barely ride it. Just like my 3D printer. Like my 3D printer's been sitting on my shelf for like 2 years. I just don't know what to do with it. I bought it. It's like it was like the first big purchase when I got my job at Target. I was like, I'm gonna buy a 3D printer. And I bought it. And now I'm just like, I don't know what to 3D print. There's nothing. But yeah. Job searching still. Not sure what I'm doing next. I might get back into rock climbing. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I didn't really go a lot, because I want to say I was still in school when I got my rock climbing. It was like $500 for a whole year or something. I mean, it was like a ridiculous price. Well, not ridiculous, but it was, it was a lot of money for a yearly pass. I think we paid for a yearly pass. When I say me, I mean my parents, but I just don't like doing hobbies where I have to like use my parents' money. Like, I'd rather pay for it myself, but God, hobbies are expensive. At least rock climbing. I was thinking about doing boxing as well, but there's not a lot of boxing gyms. Like, most of the boxing gyms aren't really boxing gyms. They're kickboxing, MMA, jiu-jitsu, I just want a gym that is solely just boxing. That's it. But the closest one is like an hour away. I don't want to drive an hour there, get completely worn out during, the workout and the training, and then have to drive an hour back. Like, there needs to be a point somewhere halfway where I can just like recover, like 30 minutes, get off on the side of the highway, recover, and then drive 30 minutes back home. But yeah, I was thinking about that. I don't know. My dad was I found this out recently. My dad was a bouncer when he was my age, when he was growing up in New Zealand. Um, he worked at a place called the Glue Pot on Ponsonby Road. I already forgot the name. Ponsonby Road in Auckland, New Zealand. It's not there anymore. It turned into a dentist place. Me and my sisters went there to see if it was still there, but it wasn't. But my dad was a bouncer, and the owner of the Glue Pot was this he was a German guy, and he was a part of like the German Special Forces, which I'm not sure what their name is. It's like is it the GSG or something? Is that I don't know. I think that's French. I think that's like the French, like, I'm Googling it right now. I think that's like the French police force. That's like super elite. The Kommando Spezialkraft. The KSK. Interesting. Yeah, no, but the guy that owned the Glue Pot was, ex-German Special Forces guy, and he paid for all of the bouncers they would spar at a gym. So I was like, if I want to be a security guard, I feel like I should at least know what it's like to get hit or like to throw a punch properly. I mean, that's something I've always wanted. Like, what would I do if I get hit? Like, how would I react? Because you don't know until you get punched, right? Like, I feel like that'd be an interesting. Just like walk in and be like, hey, I just want to know what it's like to get hit. Just have a dude right in the jaw. It's gonna activate the rage with my mind. I'm gonna go beast mode. But I think that'd be interesting. But then again, I don't want to get into boxing because I don't want to get like concussed. I don't want to get like CTE. I don't want my brain to get messed up. I don't want to turn it into like scrambled eggs or something. So that's where I'm kind of like, do I really want to do it? Do I not want to do it? But yeah, that's it's like all I can think about right now. I need to clean my room. My room is a pigsty, but I mean, there's well over like 20 beer bottles on my desk. You can probably hear them when I move my desk. They clink a little bit. There's like a whole bunch of beer bottles right here that you can't see. I could probably put a second monitor right there if I didn't have all these beer bottles, and then there's like 2 just right here. There's like 6 more on the floor, like right over there. And then there's an empty 6-pack still in the carrier off to the side down there. There's the 6-pack is collecting dust. It's been there probably for a year by now. A lot of these have probably almost been here for a year, which is not something I'm proud of, but it is what it is. I'm not an alcoholic, by the way. That was me last year. That was all last year. Okay, we're a new person this year. I've barely drank this year, mainly because I can't afford it. I think I drank a beatbox. It was 11%. I drank one beatbox, and that might have been it this entire year. Besides, like, parties, like, sometimes my cousins will, bring like a beer to family get-togethers. Then I mooch off of them, but yeah, haven't really drunk this year. So I mean, it's not like I'm shaking. Oh, I need a drink. But yeah, it is interesting to talk to my friends and see them go to like bars and stuff like that. Because I've never been to a bar. I've never gone to a social party like that where there's alcohol involved. I've just drank in my room and at family barbecues and gatherings, and that's it. The main issue with going to a bar is they're all like downtown, and that's 30-40 minute drive. It's not like I can Uber there, that's gonna be like $100. and there's not really a train. There's no trains around here. There's no buses. So it's like, what am I'm going to walk there, and then I can walk home drunk, because I'm not going to drink and drive. I'd never drink and drive. But that's also just like one of the reasons why I've never gone out. It's because, again, I live in suburbia on the outskirts of civilization, where the desert is a 3-minute walk from my house. So there's not a lot of social places to go here. Which is when I was in New Zealand, I was like, wow, it's like a 3-minute walk to the bar. That's crazy. That's crazy. But that was in Auckland. We were like, the Airbnb where we were at was literally just like in Auckland. So I understand. I mean, but then again, Auckland also has like a crazy like transportation system. Like, they have crazy buses. So I mean, you could probably go pretty far on that bus pretty drunk. It's one thing I miss is Auckland, or just New Zealand and Australia. Australia had trains. That was very cool. That was awesome. Loved that. The train station was like a 5-minute drive from the house we were staying at. And you could go all the way up to Melbourne. I think it was Melbourne. And the Gold Coast. I already forgot. I'm going to be honest, Australia was not very much. Like, I didn't really care for it. But, yeah, no, you could just take the train up into the city and, take it back, which is what we did a couple times, and that was cool. And then I come back home, and there's nothing. I can't. No buses, no trains. Just Uber. And that costs an arm and a leg to get anywhere. So I'm stuck. It's not like I have friends. I mean, I do have. There's like one guy who I don't even think he'd probably go into the bar. He'd probably just drop me off and pick me up, because he's like super religious. But I think that's like my only connection. It's like my only in-person connection of someone that would probably be willing to drive me around if I ever wanted to do that. But yeah, that's why I drink in my room. I drink in my room and I play video games online while I'm drunk. It's a very fun time. If you've never done that, I suggest you do that. You'll realize how lonely you are while you're halfway through that. You'll be like, oh my god, what am I doing? Like, you get like this existential dread moment where it's like, oh my, I'm a loser. And then you start drinking more, and that's fun. But yeah, no, I'm not an alcoholic. This is all experience. Okay, this is past experience, not current. But yeah, that's I don't even really know how I ended up talking about this, but yeah, that's the update. That's the update for this month, or I don't know how long it's gonna be till I make the next video. But yeah, that's it. That's the update. I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope you're doing better than me. Thank you for watching. I love you. 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 And I'll see you in whatever next video I do next. Okay.